Thank Hello. It's me. Been drink. No, I don't even remember the words to that song. Oh boy, we're gonna have the same problem. It's early! Bum 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 bum. I don't even know if that's a song. Oh, it is. I don't care. Honey bun. Not bad. Doesn't taste like a honey bun though. Not bad, but weird. No, I mean you can. I ate the Rice Krispie treat last night with my hand and it was fine. I'm weird. So, nothing newsworthy happened today. Also might be one of the reasons why I'm here at 5 o'clock instead of working. One of the many reasons. This was my morning, right? I ended up waking up at like 12 o'clock. I set my alarm for 9:30. When I woke up at 9:30, I said fuck this and turned my alarm off. Because my back hurt. My sister eats pizza crust first. Most people consider that's weird, but it makes sense. But yeah, so I woke up at 12 and I was just like, eh. I got on Twitter because that's what I've been doing lately. Oh boy, was my Twitter popping. So I just got on to I just got, you know. Just got into a giant rabbit hole of just reading everything. And then by the time I got out of bed, I'm like, I don't want to do anything, so I didn't do anything. So I'm just gonna go tomorrow. Right. I mean, luckily, I follow the right people. There's only one person I follow, which I don't know why I still follow them. I follow them just to see what the other side is saying. But for the most part, it's been very nice. I mean, Reddit could be its own like cesspool if you find the right places. Oh, honestly. Oh, by the way, the other reason I didn't go out today is because my back hurt again, and I'm worried. Because I worried myself by looking up symptoms, and I'm being a dumbass. So it's like, oh, you have pain in your flank, and you it hurts at night, and when you lay down, your kidney. I'm like, oh, fuck you. It's like, you got kidney problems. I'm like, awesome, perfect. I'm just gonna sit here and wallow in my own hypochondriac to nature. Oh no. Yeah, I think I need to go to a doctor now because it went away and now it's coming back, and that's the scary thing. I have a thing called K Health, which is an app that you can type in all these symptoms and it will pop out what it thinks it might be, but it definitely says go to your doctor. 95% of the time I put symptoms in there, they're like, you're just a wimp. Stop being a wimp. And I'm like, okay, let's stop being a wimp. All right, I'm following this person. I guarantee you within 5 seconds I'm gonna get thanks for the follow. Ouch. Okay, I need to get off Twitter. Let's play a game, shall we? Called it. Hello, hope you're doing well. I appreciate your follow back. No problem. I am all set with graphics. Thanks. Alright, let's get started. God, hope that nips that in that, bud. It won't. Are you sure? Here's my shit that I do. Oh. What the hell? Yeah. Green screen? Oh, yeah. We found out that our teacher was a dick. Should be music playing. So let's turn some on. Killed her best friend. Let's turn that off. Oh, Max. Yeah, I did turn them up. I don't know what to call you. Hello, XTX Pro. Really? about that? That's weird because it's saying it's outputting sound. I'm doing okay.
All I had to do
How
was
about that?
text you from Nathan's phone, and you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend.
Audio is the worst.
Chloe, right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense.
Ooh.
But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No. No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Wow. So that is what happened prior to us being in that chair. So we did change a little bit. We changed that we ruined his file, but that's about it.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
But the file is gone, so now there's a pile of other photos.
I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
So weird doing that.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
You're trying
I agree,
too
Max.
hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special.
Sly dog, you caught me
A human
monologuing.
chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice.
What an asshole.
Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
So there's music playing, obviously, on that, but
Sorry. This is not art. I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out. Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures,
I think
especially while they're fresh in my mind.
more than likely because of the fact that he probably framed it in a way that was helping Nathan.
I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
You're right. I'm going to go back and do so.
Oh my God. I can go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
This is purity personified.
Humanity's tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
Max.
Bye, bitch.
Any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word
back.
for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Fuck you. No, I was kidding.
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Someone just sneezed.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously.
Why is someone...
Max,
This wasn't happening the first time.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First,
art.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
I agree.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Victoria, you still have to do your homework. Even if you're submitting your
All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole.
I just worked so hard at the shop, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be
I should be able to track down David's number from this found you.
consumed by your work. I just really think Everyday Heroes
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Perception. Bum bum.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Oh, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we didn't know at the beginning that Rachel was dead at that point.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Aw.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
I can see you're kissing ass again.
Woo!
What did you just say?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
Not until Victoria knows that hiding behind a screen and posting videos of people is totally fucked up. You know how easy it is to hurt somebody? To destroy their life? Are you proud of yourself? If you have any feelings left, you should think about your actions.
Listen, I didn't.
Of course you did. You're so insecure, you can't even be happy with your own talent. You have to try and bring everybody down to your mean and ugly level.
Okay, I do not
Wow.
want to listen to this bullshit. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
Well, it looks like you already did, Victoria.
Then
Damn.
I guess I'm done talking.
I sure hope so.
I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy that, but why?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
That was easy.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well,
Wow.
thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting.
She's
to
just
San
being a
Francisco
bold
this Friday.
one.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
So, thing we changed, we kept Chloe alive. We still hung out with her. However, that change got Mr. Jefferson fired. Rachel Amber discovered. And we won the contest. Chloe's still alive. She basically told David that you're looking for Rachel Amber. Well, Mr. Jefferson had something to do with it, and she's here. And you can find his bunker here. And David is Chloe's stepdad, who's the security guard at I was about to say Shujin Academy, but that's the wrong place.
Whoa.
That's Persona. David is the security guard over at Blackwell.
You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
Now we're on a plane.
Everything right this time.
We're on a plane with the principal.
Good work, David.
Who texts sideways?
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Did you though?
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Right.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too. Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
Hot dog.
Chloe and
Man.
I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time.
Now I need a Hot Dog
when
Man
we
video
were
game.
innocent.
Let's see, 10 across, 6 letters, blue.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
All right, to Moon Diner. Amid all the environmental chaos in Arcadia Bay, since the unseasonal snowfall and beached whales, some residents reported seeing 2 full moons last night around 8 p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage has surfaced yet, which led local meteorologists to believe that the imagination are in overdrive due to recent eco-havoc. Uh-oh. Blackwell Security uncovers bunker and scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Matson, head of security at Blackwell Academy, police officers descended Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber allegedly used by teacher Mark Jefferson and student Nathan Prescott to drug, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault on the victims, the disturbing revelations sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as the owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located.
How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
So as you can see, we're kind of like, we are still like acting funky. As you can see, like it's still white over there, which should give it an indication of what's going on here. So here are all the texts that we've been sending to Chloe. Step soldier called the cops and took off. He had his gun. That was crazy, especially after hooking up with you again and that snow today. Human emoji, text me back when you hear anything on it. Good morning, your ass better be up. If I am, hanky wakey, eggs and bakey. Step SWAT got home late last night, all jacked up on one of his investigations. Max, the boss with the gun, marry me. Legal in Oregon for now. Max, I need you to see right now. I know what happened to Rachel. Come meet me at the lighthouse when you get this. Max, thank you for being with me yesterday. I keep trying to wake up for this. Like this is a nightmare. Why Rachel? She never hurt anyone. I had a little talk with Step Hero tonight. Since he busted Jefferson, he's a totally different person. He's been very cool and apologized for his behavior. Anonymous tip. That's so sweet, Chloe. Now you're a family again. Whoa, sister. I didn't cry in his arms, but he helped find Rachel and punish her killers. David obviously hella cares about my mom and probably me. Some of us hippies have homework. No shit, Sherlock. Chloe won the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm so proud of my superstars just started your career. Glad I can share it with you. Damn right. Plus, Max, you deserve to win. No emoji. So, Kate, we helped Kate. Thanks again, Max, for helping me. Thank you so much for talking to me today in class. Things have been hard this week. You showed up at the right time like an angel. You're a great friend, and I'm blessed. Max, I want to thank you for giving me great advice about going to the police and telling them about everything about Nathan. So we did a lot with just that one change. No fucking way you should have won the EH contest. I bet you blackmailed Jefferson. You should have used that photo you took of me covered in paint. That's what an everyday hero's, right? So Victoria's still mad at us, no matter what timeline.
Be careful. I'm still between realities, and I can't focus on this one for too long.
Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
You did.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Yep, pretty much. Look at that flat, flat food. So basically, what happened is we went back in time to when we were in that chair, and then
San Francisco is so...
from that point, we went back in time again to the point where we took that selfie in class, fixed things, went back to the first jump where we were on the plane, and then we jumped again.
Oh. And this gallery is huge.
So this is technically
So
present
it's a buffet.
day.
If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
So now we're in San Francisco.
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery.
Oh, there it is. First column,
I've been through so
fifth
many
name.
realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
No, Max. The name of the game is Life is Strange.
There I
Nice
am,
try, though.
along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
Why, good morning. You must be Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with your entry.
You gotta move over because I'm getting shine on my green screen today.
The Zeitgeist Gallery does have a cool history in Frisco. I mean, San Francisco. I need to drop some serious cash in there.
We're gonna go in the staff only room. We're just gonna hide back here the entire time.
Wow, sir. A Danny Lee article.
I don't know who that is. We're not gonna go through all those leaflets.
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation.
That's
oh, shit. Pretentious alert.
That's a pretty cool idea, using
Are you
neon
Max
lights.
Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
I love how he wasn't even fucking looking at me the entire time. Food.
I guess I have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't want to eat.
Let's have champagne. Prinwells.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
I'm lucky.
I don't know. I'm just lucky.
Okay, so yeah, like I had said, when the game started, we woke up in that chair, right? We had been drugged at the end of episode 4. And we freed ourselves, pulled the cart over, saw a picture of ourselves laying down on the ground, and we went back in time to that point. At that point, though, we were very drugged. We couldn't do anything. We could just move around and disrupt Jefferson from doing shit. But in doing so, we tipped over his cart again and knocked over shit onto his cart, which, fucked up his pictures. We then got tossed back to present day. Now those pictures were visible. We were able to go back in time a second time to when we were sitting in the chair a little bit more awake, and that's when we had the conversation with him. We found out he's a dickwad who's just basically using the students at Blackwell for his own photographic genius and blah, blah, blah. Then we were like, hey, my journal. So he's like, oh, your fucking journal? Pfft, here. And he threw our journal at our feet, which then opened to another picture. At this point, we were already back in time. right? We had already jumped once back in time. Max then took that photo while we were back in time and jumped back again in time. So she did it twice in a row. When we did the second time, we went back to the day we took the selfie in class, talked to Kate, told her she was awesome, told Victoria she's a bitch, went up to Jefferson, had that whole guilty, innocent vitriol, handed in our picture, and then went back to present day. But it wasn't present day. We went to the first time the first time we jumped. And when we jump back in time, usually the surrounding area of where we are is surrounded by a white light, meaning we're only confined to a certain point. So that certain point in that first jump was the airplane. We were in the airplane. We still had that white light. Once we got to a certain point in that jump, we jumped back to present day. Now we're in San Francisco. It's weird how they did that. We should have just jumped to present day, but we had jumped in a jump, so it had to jump back to the first jump to jump back to present day. Time travel, man. Yes, because the change we made in the past by giving our picture to Jefferson and telling David, right? Science. God, I'll just draw the picture from Back to the Future. Nope, that still has shit. Can't reach. Let me see if I can do it. I can't spell journal. Well, because here's the thing. The white light in the airplane... So, okay. You have to think of it this way, all right? When Max jumped back to when she was sitting in the chair, she only went maybe hours in the past because that's when that picture was taken, right? We don't know the exact time frame for when that picture was taken, but based on what was going on in that dark room, the present day when we woke up in the chair, a couple hours before that was when when Jefferson was taking pictures, all right? Let's say it was 2 hours, right? Okay? So when Max jumped from present day back to when she was sitting in the chair 2 hours earlier, talking to Jefferson. She then took the picture that Jefferson gave her from her journal, went back to when she took that picture back in class, told Victoria to fuck herself, handed in her picture for the contest, and warned David that Jefferson was a prick. So moving back to when she jumped the first time, which was 2 hours before present day, in that time span, she won the she still saves Chloe. David arrests Jefferson based on that information. She wins the contest, therefore is not in the dark room when she returns back to the first jump, which was 2 hours before present day, right? Where was she 2 hours present day in that timeline? If she's heading to San Francisco, she would have been in the airplane, flying. She was close to landing, so you have to think of it. Let's say 2 hours, like it takes 2 hours to land the plane, go to hotel, go to the gallery, correct? So when that 2 hour jump finally moves forward back to present day, they are now in the gallery where they should have been. That's time travel. Well, no, that white light in the airplane was to remind you and Max that she still was in a jump. And when she jumps, there's a white light. She is confined to a certain portion of the world in that white light. So that when it jumps back to present day, she has the entirety of her world at her disposal. And even Max makes note of it. She's like, I'm in a jump. I need to be careful. This part doesn't really matter. Because technically, whatever I do right now isn't going to affect much in the next 2 hours.
There's no way I'm a real photographer yet.
Don't sell yourself short, Max.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should...
We have. When we went back in time and met Chloe's dad in the house, the front door was covered in a white light. So was the back door. It meant that we were confined to that one space. We couldn't do anything past that. And then, that was the only time it's happened up until this point. So when Max went back, when she was laying on the floor, we really couldn't tell that there was a white light because we were confined to that room and the room was white as it is. So it was really hard to tell that we were in a fog, right? Same with the second time when she does it to go back to the chair. When we went back to the classroom, the white light was there. It was outside, and everything that was happening outside was distorted. The white light was at the door, so we couldn't leave the door if we wanted to. So it has happened, and it does happen when Max jumps back in time. When she goes back in time, a significant amount. When she's doing her little rewind time deal, it doesn't happen. Yep, it was there.
Should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong.
I'm not giving anything away. We are going to jump again one more time, at least back in time. So when it does happen, I will
I'm
let you
glad
know,
she made it
and
out
I'll
of
show
that
you.
hell. Should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Mark Jefferson was good about hiding his tracks. We were all fooled by him.
Most of all, me. As you might know, I have a weakness for prestige. And Jefferson
You think?
had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room. Ah, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson. And he even brought him to Blackwell.
Now if we can just figure out what's going on with the weather, maybe everything
me.
will be like it was before.
Environmental science is above my pay grade, Max. But it sure would be nice to get back to Blackwell Academy the way it was before.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear
Ray.
Buffet calling me again.
Can I call you Ray Ray? Champagne! Let's take some.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
Thanks. Gee, is this going to be another $72 thing? Oh, $74.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
God, you must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren Francis, and I run the media department at Detroit School of Visual Arts. I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells yet.
Man, the text lake's bugging out. Hello?
I wonder if I can buy... Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
That is different. Loving the retro vibe.
And there it is.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Uh-oh.
Chloe!
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
Okay. God, why is this game so glitchy?
Idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
This game has been very glitchy.
It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? my god.
Oops.
The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
Look at this print. The depth of field, the color.
I do not understand art.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
I love this one because when you finally focus it,
Excuse me. I'd
Someone
love
talks to
ask
you.
A few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
there we go.
oh shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It
Uh-oh.
feels like reality is breaking apart.
So, yeah.
What am I doing to time?
So now it's becoming even more obvious. Now that we're back in time, it's like,
My previous timeline was so perfect. I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple. Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
so we don't win the contest. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem.
Wow.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you.
Strange, would you say?
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture.
What a
The
dick.
loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David. No, David, no.
And now the fun part.
And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Could he please at least play some music so I can drift away?
Even at the end, you're still a dreamer, Max. That's a nice trait.
Hold it!
What?
Nope.
And I promise.
One last picture.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you finally learned from me.
Oh, hey!
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Get the camera next to you!
No gun. No balls.
Jefferson, it's over. You are not going to stop me.
David Madsen.
Son of a bitch!
Jefferson, it's over.
David, kick that table!
Yes, sir.
Dave.
Or not.
You are not going to
Hiding a
stop
gun
me.
over there!
Going to stop me. Jefferson, it's over.
And that's how you do it.
Max, are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or
Bitch.
worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment.
Wow.
Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren,
We can't go back in time.
I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
We're stealing his car.
I had no idea he was this sick.
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer. So gross. I wonder if he charged that. David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. You got here just in time.
I'm glad. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
That son of a bitch.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It was part of his sick plans.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But
Right.
Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
Maybe she learned from you.
I think she only learned how to hate my guts.
I mean,
I'm sure you know I hit her the other day.
I know you're sorry.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I was pissed off and wanted to rage.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Too much.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche. So
Step
where is
douche.
Chloe?
About that. Do we tell David that Chloe is dead? So you want to hide the truth. So I will tell you right now. Well, I did hide the truth. I've seen both. You are right. If we tell David the truth, he's going to kill Mr. Jefferson on the spot. He's just going to pull the trigger on his ass, and then he's going to die. So I also think Mr. Jefferson should rot.
David, she was pretty stressed out, so she went to go medicate before I ended up in here. So she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once, I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room.
Right.
Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
Jefferson will end up in jail. But Chloe is dead.
Oh, no. No.
Not for long.
Please hold. No.
You're fucked, Jefferson.
Well, here's the thing. We came back to the normal timeline. And Jefferson pretty much confirmed that he killed Chloe again. So Chloe is dead.
How? Jefferson, you're lucky the cops are getting you in one piece.
Even without knowing Chloe's dead, that he still wants to murder this
You're
asshole.
not getting away with this, Jefferson.
Just give me 1 second here. Hold on.
You are gonna fry for this.
I don't need that. I mean, the way the call was happening, Chloe said she was on the beach, and the beach was the first thing to hit, and then the cell service went out. So while there was no way of knowing if Chloe died, I mean, it was pretty obvious that she was in a bad place.
Rachel, how could anybody?
I could have told David the truth. He deserves it.
I'm just deciding if I want to get some food or not.
Sick and evil. God damn you.
Good Wow, that sounded like...
No.
You know, I probably should just eat something here, so... I have food in the house. I still have another 4-pack of hamburgers. I have a bunch of hot dogs. I still have leftover chili.
Jefferson, you're lucky the cops are getting you in one piece.
Right, and it's like replaying over and over again.
Frank isn't a bad person, but he can't be in denial about the drugs he provided. You won't be going, Jefferson, to any more shows. Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna save you for the last time. No one would have looked for Nathan's body with this. Looks like Jefferson was planning a major security renovation with Prescott cash.
You're gonna pay, Jefferson. Eh. The worst part is, I was looking on Uber Eats. I was looking at
Freedom.
looking at Taco Bell. Probably not a good idea, regardless.
I need
So,
to find Warren.
all right. So we have none of our pictures. Our diary is gone. But the picture, that is a good touch. That is an amazing fucking touch right there. Anywho. So fuckface burned our diary, so we have no pictures of anything that we could travel back in time with. But what Max is saying is that if you remember at the end of episode 4, when we were walking into the party, Warren took a selfie with us in front of the party. So we're trying to get in touch with Warren to go talk to him and get that picture, which would send us back to the party before Chloe was killed by Jefferson.
Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thinks this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
So there's a little bit of a plot hole right here, in my opinion. And that is this. Why the fuck didn't Max just ask for Warren to send that picture to her on her phone? What the fuck? So here's downtown Arcadia Bay right now.
I, Trust Limbo, have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down.
Really?
And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit!
I mean, it's possible. But this is 2013.
You have one new message. Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Wow. He tried to redeem himself. There is music playing currently, but I'm going to say that there was one song I'm going to play in this playthrough, and it's going to be at the end of the playthrough. That car is up on the roof. I mean, yeah, it only makes sense that she didn't have him send her the picture if she knew exactly what was going on and that the quality wouldn't be as good. But still. Max, you're a dumbass.
Warren is at the Two Wheels Diner, so hurry up. Hey, that guy's trapped. I have to help everybody I can. Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here. I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
Wow.
You better go now.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Oh my god.
Death is everywhere. It's following me.
I don't want to die here.
So we're not going that way. If we go that way, we're gonna die. God damn it. Damn it, it's like... Alright, let's not press the L1.
This will be my masterpiece. Evan, did you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here!
Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
You can't take a picture when you're dead. Now move your ass.
Okay, if you insist. Whoa, Max! You do know things. I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Safe spot until this blows over. Okay?
Now I better listen to the real everyday hero. Come with me.
I have to help somebody else first. Oh, can't stand seeing these bodies.
Oh, look!
Alyssa needs help again.
Oh, look who it is.
Help me get down, Max!
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down.
Yes, please, Max. I don't want to die like this. Find something to get me down. Please, help me get down.
We did it one time before.
Come on, Alyssa. Take my hand.
Here I come.
And that would be number 5.
You did it, Max. Are you okay? Now I am. We need to get out of here.
Alyssa, you go on. I have to help other people.
Watch out, Max.
Damn, that was close. Thank you, Alyssa.
And now she saved us.
Be careful out there.
Alright, so we do need to go over there.
How can I get out of here?
Alright, this is gonna be very morbid, but turning that on will kill that person right there.
He's dead. Electrocuted.
However, since we can go over here now.
This can't be the end.
Hello?
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
Right?
Breathe. I need air. I can't die in this room. I can't.
You should get out of here.
The whole town is dying.
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
God, it's being really slow. Look at all this destruction. Basically says we die. How do we put that out? Where do we... We need to stop it in its track. We can't go over there though. The source is right there. forget how to do this. I don't know. Hold on. Let me look. I've done this by myself the first time. I don't remember how to do it though. Hold on.
Come on, Max. Stop that fire.
Oh, that woman. Ah, here it is.
Yes.
I love how we're stuck in black and white at this point.
Damn, this is blocked off. Damn, this is blocked off. Now I have to find another way into the diner.
Actually. I can actually take this photo. No, really, why are we stuck in black and white?
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you
And it's
okay?
going like in and out of like color
Yes.
too.
What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people
I
out
know.
there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow?
This is
Eclipse?
not normal, by
Nothing
the way.
you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Lauren to help Chloe.
Let's talk to
Sorry,
Frank.
sorry. Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes two of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. You saw Rachel?
Yes.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson, and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
Overdose.
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how
I
it
mean,
happened.
we can go back and tell and do it that way.
Never stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people. Especially Chloe. But, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
Please be okay, Chloe. I can't lose you. Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
It's not supposed to be black and white at this part, by the way.
Joyce.
Just throwing it out there.
How are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
I'll find her.
I'll find her.
Not in this storm, you won't. And you're not going out there, Max. I just have to pray that Chloe and David hold up someplace safe.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. Even if he doesn't always show it.
I just feel like everything that's going on with us is the perfect storm for Arcadia Bay. I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. Again. Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
David saved my life from the storm. I saw how much he cares about Chloe, even if he couldn't show it. David needs you more than ever, and I can see why you love him.
I'm so happy David was there for you. He has a lot of weight on his back from the war, but he truly wants to help people. He even agreed to take a family counseling class. You know, after he hit Chloe.
I'm sure that was a hard thing for him to do. It shows how much he truly cares about you and Chloe.
Nothing would make me happier than for David and Chloe to make peace, not war. But I don't know what to do anymore. I just want this storm to blow over forever. Maybe it's time we leave Arcadia Bay. If we can.
David is a real hero, Joyce. I know that all he wants to do is make you happy. I know he would do anything for you. And Chloe.
I know. And yes, he's not William, but that's okay. He's not supposed to be. You reminded me of when he came into my life. I was ready to give up. David's love gave me strength. He even told me I was his hero. And I can't give up loving him. I want him to come back home. Oh, I hope I get to tell him that soon.
trying to escape the two.
It's just dialogue, though.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa. Is that all?
Is that all?
I think that the storm started, everything started when I found out I could rewind time. There's no way this is just a coincidence, right?
Max, not only the storm, but the eclipse, the birds, the whales, everything.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory.
We've heard that before.
What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
You're my friend, Warren. You believe me, right? I haven't told anybody else except for Chloe, and she can't help me right now.
I know I can be a pain in the ass, and you've always treated me like a person. Not a beta nerd. I told you before that I'll always believe you.
I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
There's the picture.
Come on. Hey. Be careful out there.
This is such a weird option at this point. So we can either hug Warren, kiss him, or just bounce. Yeah, I agree.
I could use a hug before I do this.
Me too.
By the way, this whole like I said, this whole black and white should not be happening right now, but I think it works better for this scene that it is doing that.
better go before I get pathetic and tell you not to.
You're not pathetic. You're one of my heroes. And I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
All right, time to go back in time.
I know. Pain in the booty. Just one picture.
Oh, also, it was he took it with our camera too. Warren.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right
Because you know how I mentioned earlier that oh god, this game's all fucked up. We could have just asked Warren to send it to us on the phone. Well, if he doesn't have a camera phone, or his camera sucks and he's taking a picture of a picture, taking a picture of a picture sometimes is like shit.
Sorry, Warren.
Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay? Stop and listen for once. Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand
Right.
why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe! Chloe knows I have this power. She has to believe me now.
Excuse me, I'm going to that...
Chloe, you can't get revenge if you're dead.
It doesn't matter. I have to make Nathan pay for what he did to Rachel. And I know you've got my back.
Chloe!
Well, that was quick.
Man, she just won't listen.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan,
that fucker...
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities?
Uh-oh.
Max? What did you do?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
David saved
Chloe,
me.
David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
So Chloe's still alive.
Oh, Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And you traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life.
So this is a cutscene.
All my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have
I don't know.
caused in just a short time. I'm nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't
That's why
even
we're on the
believe
beach.
This is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Just stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on that. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
So basically, we went back to Chloe's house, hid from Jefferson, told David. David caught Jefferson, and now Jefferson is locked up.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and our
I have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't
Acrobat, thank you for the follow.
yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as torture.
What's going on?
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
He's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Rachel Amber forever. Max Caulfield forever.
I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking his picture.
But if you look outside, it is still littered with dead birds. Which I didn't look at outside the first time I played this. So let's try to leave.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your interest. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much. And we could be so... Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
I love you, Mr. Jefferson. Our darkroom. My selfies are shit. Thanks for killing Chloe. What?
My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
This can't be real.
And where is he going? Where is he gone?
I don't believe it.
Okay. The only thing we can do right now is talk to Kate.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me. or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
What? Okay. Let's try going into our room. Let's try going into Victoria's room. Alright, who do we have to... Do we have to go back into Kate's room again? Okay.
This hall never ends. I better find something.
Okay, nothing goes in there. Not there. Not there. Halloween party. Go in the bathroom. No, there's some sort of hint. I just always forget which door. Oh. I always forget that's there. 218. Which is... this one. And now our dress is at Amber again. Those aren't our classmates. So if you look, there are a few similarities. Brooke, Victoria, Dana are there, but now Rachel is on the board as well. And this is her room. And now we're Victoria. Rachel's a whore. And now it's back to normal. So now we need to go to room 221, which is Victoria's room. And now we're Max. And with all the photos on the wall, not gonna lie, that kind of scared me.
This one is for Samuel.
That I did not know that was there that first time. Oh boy. All right, so we are ourselves. So we're gonna go into our room. What a way to unsettle someone. Make the words go backwards. Oops. And all of the commands are backwards. All the names are spelled backwards. All the commands are backwards. And we even speak backwards. It sounds like Japanese. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Well, while that loads back up, I actually did order some food because I'm hungry. So I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to go grab that food. And hopefully did not lose a bunch of time in the process. So I'll be right back. 5-minute salad. Hey. Okay. You know, I had a funny feeling I was going to be getting one of those. Okay. I'll take it. That actually makes me feel better for not working today. No, we can wait. I'm just gonna load the game and see where we're at. Ooh, part-time warehouse package handler at FedEx can make up to $14.63 an hour. Well, when you get back, you need to tell me what your bomb-ass salad entails. You know, I should go do this. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, that's right. That's why they sent that to me. Gives me a chance to try my video. Oh, yeah. 90 degrees tomorrow. Fuck. Damn. It's pretty good. I really should put my BRBs on. Thank you for your patience. Your call is important to us. It will be answered in the order it was received. So, it will not shock you to know they delivered it to my front door instead of my side door. After putting it in the notes, telling them to look at the notes, and texting him the notes, it was still delivered to my front door. Which was fine. So they went to mail, and there was a check waiting for me. All right, we didn't lose much time. Let's go. Oh. I'd say about 75%. So I ended up getting what they call a double beef burrito, and it's their seasoned beef, seasoned rice, nacho cheese, Fiesta strips, which are basically like Cheetos, or not Cheetos, Fritos. And it usually comes with sour cream, but I'm not a big sour cream fan. Wait a minute. Objective. Mortab et Asir Osh Dinai. This is about very disturbing. There's the deer. Let me into the bathroom. And now this one.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
Metal Gear Max now.
Jefferson is coming after me again.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myselfie is in the dark room. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your
Maybe I'll be safe in the lighthouse. Maybe I'll wake up.
I realize now you'll never be an artist, much less a photographer. Come here, Max. Class is dismissed.
That wasn't creepy or anything.
I miss those days when you looked at me in class with those wide eyes. I want to be your professor again. I can teach you so much.
Wow.
Good evening, Blackwell. This is Principal Wells, and I'm here to drop the mic on Max Caulfield.
That looks like Rachel.
I regret to announce that
There's
one of
Kate.
your fellow classmates, Maxine Caulfield, has died under tragic
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play. Hey, babe.
Miss Price can't just show up at Blackwell in a wheelchair and think we're going to accommodate her every whim.
Damn it, Max! Wake up!
Out of life.
Max. The only way you'll ever get into the Vortex Club is if a tornado swallows your ass up.
Wants to make sure you never snoop around his room again.
Hey, Max.
Admit
Please,
it,
come
Max.
here.
You're just jealous.
So I can beat you up!
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Max.
So you technically, in this part right here, you could collect more bottles. You could collect more bottles in this area if you really wanted to.
Don't you dare run away.
Like so.
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
You don't have to collect them though. I think there might be an achievement for it, but I don't
Stop, Max!
Don't quote me on that.
Well, these ones aren't too hard to find.
Zombie model like Rachel. Want some drugs?
Alright, so if we come over here, she said if we get to the lighthouse, it'll probably be good. We can't do anything at the lighthouse. The only thing we can do is sit on this bench. And now it's snowing. And now we're in a snow globe. And now the game crashed on me again. Oh, this is wonderful. Because everyone at this point has just been like, I think it's just a dream. God, I hope this doesn't mean we can't finish the game, because that would suck. True. You know, it's funny. I didn't even think of that. That whole section is just full of guys. I hope it puts us back at the bench. I don't want to do that section again. Okay, good. Alright, game. We only have like 20 minutes maybe left. Stop fucking up.
question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am, and your mom's the one.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and
You get to
Matt.
watch this over again.
We're going to work at the Two Winds. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She don't have many bags of delicious grub for us to
You are
feast
ridiculous.
upon. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1
I'll
for
put it in
the
the
swear
swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
1512. Max, your old pal Chloe was left in the wheelchair in another reality. Did I thank you before you bailed to a new life? Not only did you blow off my request, you already jumped into another photo. How many fucking times can you abandon me, hippie? Max, I love your photo shoot with Jefferson. He absolutely captured you. If you want, we can hang out and get high. Even the dog texts us. Bitch, do not mess with Frank or me. You got a snack? Hi, Max. Rachel Amber here. Just want to introduce myself. I'll be seeing you real soon. Good evening, young Max. The squirrels talk to me, but how can you? Samuel has no phone.
Dad.
How long will this nightmare go on?
Uh-oh. I think it crashed again.
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Booyah, Warren. I thought you were all over Max's shit.
She's sure the hell not into me at all. Who cares?
I guess we're not her type. Like Max has a fucking type.
She does. She's into Mr. Jefferson. Now come here. God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish she would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
It's not 7171, but
Right. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
crap, what was the actual code? Alright, so there should be a code in the mirror. Oh, there it is.
Don't kill us, Max.
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start
Shit,
a new life
Max.
in California.
I thought
I
we were
was
on the
happy
same
just being
team.
your friend.
Now I'll die.
Why do you want all
Honey,
your
I
friends
always
to
thought
die?
of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna take me away.
So this is how Max gets her revenge on.
I
Thanks
know
for
I
saving
haven't
me.
been the best
Carrying the
principal
load,
to you,
good buddy.
but
That's a
you've
big
been a
tip.
great
Killing me
everyday
is
hero
so
for us.
not cool.
Look at all the people
Wow,
outside,
I
James.
know I haven't
Right when
been
I
the
finally
best
find a
principal
cool
to
chick
you,
to date, you
Well,
have
but
to go
you've
without
been a
stars,
great
This
everyday
sucks.
hero for us.
There's one person that's moving.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass. I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear? You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends, and I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
She's my best friend.
Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt.
All right, so this part I learned.
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Think about it this way.
Yes, of course it's.
Since this game was episodic and it took months to release the last session, this is a recap.
Thank you. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like destiny. If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her. Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back and you saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero,
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
as long as you're my partner in time. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter
There's the
in my
pool.
water.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair. Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here. Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
Rachel? Oh, Rachel, no, please not her.
Chloe.
Come on, Max, we're
An
almost
hour
there.
getting back.
Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
And now we've made it back.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe, I must have passed out.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible. This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me, which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe!
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Final choice of the game. And we cannot rewind time when we choose. So as Chloe has said, everything has started the moment she was saved in that bathroom. She handed us the picture of the butterfly we took that day. We have a chance to go back to that point and let Chloe die. Or we stay in this moment forever and just have Chloe to ourselves. And as much as it sucks, it is the right choice.
Max, it's time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.